and welcome to another How's Coin Finds. And I'm going to show everybody the differences between the three IRB found on the 2001 Platypus and on the Federation 20c piece. So if you just bear with me for 2 secs while I fix up. I'm looking for my little pointer, but I've dropped it. Anyway, I really need a pointer though. The point to, I don't know where I put it. Damn. Alright, so I'm just going to do this quick. I've put in the write-up and told in the write-up what's going on with these, with the different varieties. So what we have is the all-joined IRB. This one is the I-spaced RB joined, and this one is the all-joined. the all-spaced. So all-joined, I-spaced RB joined, all-spaced. So these three here you can find on the Platypus and also on the where did I put it? Here. Also on the Federation 20c piece. This one I'll show you at the end, but that one is also variety. So I'll show you them really quick, and I'll also show you the, where did that go? Oh, there. I'll also show you the other die on the reverse side that you can get with these. So we'll start off, because I'm dropping them because there's a few. So this one here, I'll put a link in the description to, I don't know if I can get any closer than that, to tell you the truth. I might be, the height I've got might be fine. I'll just get my little coin holder here, which should lift it up a little bit, and it might make it a bit darker so we can see it. Zoom up. I don't know if it's gonna, it might be, I might be too close. Why isn't it? Damn, it should be showing it. I don't know why it's not. But anyway, this one, I don't know if I can show it any closer, but that's the IRB all join on there. So the standard. Then you've got, I don't know if I can bring it up any closer. I'll see if I can with the other magnifier. I better check that. I don't know if I got them out of order. Yeah, I've got them out of order. That goes there. Yeah, I've had them out of order. This is the all joined. So I'll see if I can zoom up on them. Should be able to. I might be too close, I don't know. I'll see if I've got to take one of these away. I might be too close to the camera. That's better. So that's the all joined IRB on the Platypus 20 cents and on the Federations, okay? That's the standard. Then you've got this one, which is the I is spaced and the RB are joined. Alright. And then the third one is this one. And it might look like it's joined, but it's not. That's the all spaced IRB. And I'll show you a bit closer. I'll try and use this. It's getting the light right. That's, I don't think I can. I don't think I can get the light right to show it. And I'm probably too close, but this is a camera, a phone. But normally I can get them up closer. I don't know why it's not zooming in there. It should be. Or maybe, alright, so there. So that's the all joined. You can see there's no gap between the I and the R. Now take note of the I. It's got big T-bars on it. That's a serif font. The R, take note of the R. At the bottom, it's one continuous line, see? And it boots the B right into the bottom. So the B doesn't have a serif at the bottom. It's the R straight into the B. On the I spaced RB joined, you can see the space between the I, and take note the I has T-bars on it because it's a serif font, and again the R rides straight into the B. It just goes straight into it. There's no gap, no nothing. So it's kicking it. Looks like it's kicking it. And so there's no gap at all. And you can see the R leg becomes the B bottom. But there's a gap between the I and the R. And that's the I spaced RB joint. And the hardest one for people to identify, and probably why you won't find people selling these, and the ones I've seen selling them are actually selling these I spaced RB joined as all spaced. They're not. This is the all spaced. The I is spaced. The R, there's a gap there. The R doesn't ride into the B. That little bob you see is the B serif jutting out. The R stops dead. The gap is absolutely minute. You can see it's not joined. That's the all spaced on these 20c pieces. Extremely hard to identify. People can't identify them because they think that's an RB joined, and it's not. The R is different to the B. It's completely separate. There's a tiny gap between it. But the one to tell you the difference straight away, don't worry about here. See the I? No T-bars. It's a different font. The all spaced is the only one that has non-serif. There's no T-bars. So if you have a chip looking I, straight up and down, that is spaced, guaranteed, even if you think it's not. Because only the large head has the straight I, no serif. These two are serif. They have T-bars. See the T, the I? Look at the difference. Easy to identify. A straight I is a large head. Even if you don't think that's spaced, or if it's doubled, if it's a non-serif, it's a large head. Simple as that. That's the easiest way to identify them. If you're not sure, all large heads from 5 cents through to $2, no matter what the large head is, from 99 onwards, they all have the same serif. All spaced always has non-serif. I spaced RB and all joined always have serif. So just look at the I on your $2 is whatever it is, and if it's got a straight I with no T-bars, check that RB as close as you can and you'll find that it's actually got a space. And I find the best way to look at it is down this way. And when you look down this way, you can look through there and see see if we can do something here. I know I'll get in focus somewhere here. It's got to be. And what you'll find is you'll see that tiny little light come through. It's a real pity I haven't got a better camera, you know. Real sorry about that, but I can't do anything with this either. It's just not, oh, maybe if I touched the camera and focused it in, it'd be better, wouldn't it? So let's try that again. So when you look down, this isn't close enough, but you'll see there is a gap there. Can't quite get it to show on because I can't get it up close enough. But anyway, just believe me, when it's a straight chip, you can just, if I put that angle there, you can see it's not, there it is, you can see it's not joined. See that tiny, tiny, tiniest gap? Unlike other coins where the I, R and B, the RB is separated the same as that I on a lot of them. But on the 2001 20 cents, they put it so close, and they put a serif on the bottom of the B to cover that gap. And that's why people don't know how to recognize these. You don't see anyone selling them, because if they are, it's the I spaced RB joined. Totally wrong on eBay, because there's too much flack from people that don't know this, that when they get these coins, like off me, they complain that they've got an I spaced RB joined. And I try to tell them, have a look from this angle going down, from the top down, and to check that the I is different to the other two. And everyone I've sold it to have said to me, you've sold me an I spaced RB joint, and I've had to explain, tell them, and they've always got back saying, sorry, thank you. Because there is undoubtedly no doubt, if you have a straight I, you have a large head. It doesn't matter what it's on. They do not use non-serif on anything but all spaced IRB. That'll do you for every large head you want to look for. Just go straight for the I. If it's no serif, you've got yourself a large head. Doesn't matter what year, what denomination, they're all the same. The same as the all joined, the I spaced RB joined, and the all spaced. On all the coins that have those three, you'll find them the same. But it's just this 20 cents is the hardest, because they put that so close to it. But totally different. That swoops in, that's got a gap. That's a straight chip, that's got a T-bar, that's got a T-bar. That R runs into the B, that R runs into the B. Serif, serif, non-serif. Alright, so that's those three for you. And they're all on the platypus. Now to go on top of that, I'll show you another variety. And that is, I've got a really, really rare find. What's this one down here? I didn't get another coin out to show you, but you'll know where I'm getting at with this one anyway, because this has got both on there. So this is another variety. It's a platypus. It's a large head. So it's all spaced. The eye is a chip. It's got tiny teeth, but they don't jut out. They're just more like blobs on there. And then you got your tiny spaces between there. You can see it there. And so this is the large head, but this large head has another variety. And the variety is, on the reverse side, there's a small SD variety, and this is it right there. There's a standard SD, and there's the small SD. There you go. Very rare to find, that one. That's a double variety. That's the hardest to find, large head, all spaced IRB, with the small SD variety. Now the coin I didn't get out was just to show the small SD variety on its own. So you can get it on its own, but you can get it married up with the large head. I've never found it on the I-spaced RB joined, but on the large head you can get the large head with the small SD. So look out for them. Extremely rare. That's a double variety, but not on the I-spaced RBs. I've never found it on them. Not saying they aren't on there, but I haven't found them. So that's them. And then I've got another one to show you, and that's this one. And this is another large head, all IRB, all spaced. And look what's next to it. A CUD, right there. So again, straight up chip. There's a tiny, you can just see, there's a tiny gap there. Remember that what you're seeing to cover that gap is the B. It's serifed. Well, it's got tiny serifs on it, but the I is non-serifed, and the R is non-serifed as well. The B is as well, but they still put that tiny serif on it there and there. But the R's got no serif, and same as the I, and it's got a CUD right there. Very rare, large head with the CUD error. Find one of them. I've only got one. And then the other ones that I've got for you is the Federation 20c pieces. I haven't even looked over here. I haven't read anything. I haven't. Whatever you're writing, I haven't got time. So if you're asking questions, I'm not looking over there. I'm just. I was going to turn the chat off so I could just do this, but I haven't looked over, so I'm not. I don't know who's in or who said anything. So anyway, so that's those ones, and you can watch this over and over, and I put a link to the very first ones that I did of this, which go and look at them because I did them close up 1200 times mag to show you that gap. So if you want to see that gap at 1200 times closer, the link is in the description. Go and that only goes for 2.5 minutes or something, I think. So these three here are all large head, IRB, all spaced. On here, I'll just zap up from there, I think is just easier. So that's the IRB all spaced there. You can see that space. That space can be flat, but it's the B. It's the B that's causing it, not the R. The R stops straight. But the B is what's causing that to cover that gap. It's just this. It's just tiniest of tinies. Anyway, so these are all large head, and they're all read them and weep there. All Federation ACTs. 3 large head ACT. There you go. Look out for them. All 9 coins of the Federation all have a combination of either all joined, I-spaced RB joined, or all spaced, and they can be in different combinations. Now with the ACT, I lost all my notes and all the photos that I've ever taken. They're basically my notes, and again they're the photos for all of these of all the different combinations of all the Federation 20 cents is in my hard drive that's shorted out. All the stuff should be on there still, it's just the power shorted. So all the photos are in there. So I can't remember the combinations, but I'm pretty sure with the ACT they just had the all joined and the all spaced. All right, and let's say Victoria had all three, IRB all joined, I-spaced RB joined, and all spaced. And then say South Australia might have just had the standard all joined. You know what I mean? So you can have to check all of your federations, all of them, to see what you've got. If you've got a standard all joined, or if you've got the I-spaced RB, or if you've got the all spaced. You have to check them, but they're on all of the federations as well. Okay, so that's it. You got all that on the SD variety, the IRB varieties, the three of them, the error one on the large head, the large head combined with the small SD, extremely rare, and then three really nice ACT large head varieties. Beautiful. All right, so I hope you got all that. Make your notes, jot it all down, and come back and watch it over and over, and the other one. And the most important thing about this is that's what's given me trouble for 22 years of selling, is no one believes the large head is like it is, but it is undoubtedly the large head. You can see from what I showed you, it doesn't even match with the other two. It's on its own with its own font, non-serif. It's as clear as day. But people that buy things and don't do research and don't know, they bark at you and start telling you off, and yet they're learners and they're telling off the people that know. But watch out if you buy them off eBay and stuff, because they're all selling those I-spaced IRB as all spaced. So yeah, because no one can identify them, and people that do, like myself, I don't sell them because I don't want to get negative feedback, because the bozo that bought it off me doesn't know how to bloody tell the difference. So here's the video. You know, if I sell them, I'll put this video in YouTube so they can look at it. But yes, you know, and again, nobody should buy anything unless you know what you're buying, because it's not the seller unless he's ripping you off. But if you know what you're buying, when you get it, you will know if you got ripped off, you know. But people that get into the seller that's genuinely sold something to you that really is, but the new person doesn't accept it because they haven't done the research, that I've had that, and that causes heaps of trouble with me. So yeah, do the research on that before you buy coins. Anyhow, I'm going to have a quick look over here to see who's in, but that should help you out massively, everybody. G'day, NN. Scientology, how you going, buddy? Wisey, yeah, and Jobby. Yeah, just reading down. Brian, how you going? Yeah, don't worry about your list. Don't worry about that, Jobby. If you listen to what I said today in every other video, it takes about 3 years to get the true mintage. The 2020s were 100,000, buddy, and I traded for 2 rolls of them. Everybody stacked them up. And look what happened. It turned into 6.4 million. 3 years before you know what the real figures are for any of them. All the $2 have changed now. All of them have gone to 2 million. Even the military services is 2 million. They were all different mintages, and they're all 2 million from 2017 up the latest ones. They're 2 million. And that's 4 years later. 6 years later, they've upgraded the mintages on them. So yeah, they keep what you can, you know. Like I say, whatever year you're in, keep what you find in top nick, because you don't know. But yeah, you can't take guesses. You can't say anything about mintages for a couple of years. Christine, how you going? And then collectibles, yeah, Friday, mail day, but I didn't get any mail today. I haven't got any mail for ages. Last one's off Christine. But I did get some mail today. I got my sticker paper, proper sticker paper, 130 GSM. Thicker than the ones that I've been getting from people. Maybe a couple there might be that thick, but so I can make my own stickers, cut out my own stickers instead of paying $300 to get me stickers. So I'll be doing my own. Let me read there. So oh, and then you get to the 1792 tuppence cartwheel penny. Beautiful, mate. Yeah, they became a staple over here in Australia before the rum wars and all that started. Or no, sorry, from when they made their proclamation, they brought in the cartwheel penny. Yeah, that's right. That was part of the royal money. Christine, you got 8 lots of mail today. Trying to get your collections complete. Jeez, that's tons. I posted yours today anyway, Christine. Those 2 pennies that you wanted, the 59Y and the 1980I. I just happen to have one of each. Yeah, tomorrow's pretty hot, Christine. 35, yeah. Yeah, why does it show the gap a little bit? Yeah, great varieties they are, yeah. Yeah, but yes, check them all. And anyway, thanks for all that. And I'm going to be back real soon because I've got some coins to noodle anyway. So be back shortly, and enjoy the info. You know, that's years there, you know. No one's going to tell you about that 2001 bar me. I'll tell you now, because I don't even reckon the dudes writing the books would even know how to identify it. They just wrote it in there. No one told me about that. It took me so long, I just couldn't believe them. And in the end, it was right in front of my eyes. It's got a straight up chip, non-serif font. Simple as that. You know, that's it. It's like the 1981 3.5 claw Canadian. That's all you need to do is look at the lettering. If it's got fish-tailed lettering, it's going to be a privy marked half claw when you turn it over. Some things are just so simple, right in front of your face sometimes. Then you have to get down there and scour for hours on things, which I did. But I stopped selling them 15 years ago because, you know, only people that really know their stuff and have looked at this video, or they've done what I've had to do and work it out themselves, would know what a large head 20-cent piece looks like. The I spaced R spaced B. And that's it there. And have a look at my close-up and it will show you again as proof, and you will know when you collect them for your set that you've got one, and anyone that hasn't watched this probably doesn't have one because they probably can't understand where's the gap. All right. Okay, so I'll be back soon. Well, I don't know, 10 minutes, but I've just got to rewrite the description and stuff when I put it up, because I do all that prior to putting it up. You can do it after, but I do it prior. Steve, how you going, buddy? Yeah, so watch this from the start. Everyone needs to learn and know these IRB 2001 variety and identities, and the SD identity, and the large head varieties that I've got there. 3 large head ACTs there. Some pretty rare stuff. Tons to look for. You got 9 of these to look through and find the combinations. I think between the 9 coins, 3 9s, 27, there's probably about 21 different one's defined between the 9 coins, okay, of these. 21 plus 3 there, 24 plus the SD, 25 plus the large head with the SD that I got here, 26. So there's 26 varieties defined in the platypus and in the federations. So go for it. All right, I'll be back very soon. Thanks very much. About 10 minutes, give me, and I'll be back. All right, ta-da, bye-bye.